Welcome to Level Up series. This time is about the behind the scenes of the library. And the topic is IDS remote delivery. And this will be a short Q&A session with the IDS librarian. As a reminder, this session will be recorded. You could use the chat to ask any questions. And you'll be given time after our Q&A session to ask questions. I'm the host, Dr. Boateng. I'm the College of Science and College of Health Sciences and Technology librarian. Our guest today is the IDS librarian, Morna Hilderbrand. She has a bachelor's from Cornell University, and she has a master's in library information science from Syracuse University. Before joining RIT, she was the Library Access Services Manager at Cornell University. Morna's undergraduate research background was on agronomy, soil science, botany, and pest management. She worked for Ag Pharma and was involved in bioidenticals, GMO, and grafting for New York Cornell apple and grape industries. I mentioned her research background because she utilizes her experiences while assisting faculty and students in identifying and obtaining reports and journal articles and a variety of materials. Morna's role is to provide the oversight of RIT's interlibrary loan services and resource sharing. She's responsible for the timely and cost-effective delivery of materials obtained from other libraries and commercial sources. So, welcome, Morna.
Thank you.
On this slide, we have provided the links to the service, IDS service, and apps that you'll see in library databases and in Google Scholar. That when you click on them, it's called More. We click on those icons, it will lead you to either where you'll be able to download the full text article, or you can send a request to the IDS service. And before I forget, IDS stands for Information Delivery Services, and ILL stands for Interlibrary Loan. So now I will begin this Q&A session. I'd like to begin with a few questions, Morna. The first one is, what are the RIT Libraries Offsite Collections, and how does this affect faculty and students?
We've probably seen some of the construction going on adjacent to the library, and this has impacted the library with renovation and reconfiguration of our spaces. And in order to accommodate the construction, we had to move our collection to an off-site storage facility. It is still located on campus, just on the other side. And we're not throwing anything away, although it appears very empty. All the books have been moved over there for safekeeping. And my department coordinates retrieval of those items from the remote storage. And they'll be held for you at the circulation desk anytime that you request them.
Well, that leads into my second question. What is the delivery time for items out of RIT Libraries Offsite Collections?
Typically 1 business day. So if you put in a request 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you can expect delivery of that the next business day. At the max, it would be a few business days toward the end of the week, because to accommodate the weekend. So we ask that you give a little bit of lenience for the weekend, and placing requests on Friday would not be picked up until Monday.
What are the most unusual requests you have completed for students and faculty?
Oh, especially College of Science students. I have gotten rock collections in a box for a geology student. I have received maps from the Geological Survey and a couple of the national parks for the National Park Service. I've received panoramic photos before, all in either in a tube or in a large format. I also received Braille items. And I've also gotten items for NTID students that were in different formats that would accommodate, an interpreter or translation service, captioning.
So if faculty are outside of New York State right now, can they request books and journal articles?
Absolutely. Anybody affiliated with RIT, regardless of their location, can request items that we own and items that we don't own. And those would be delivered, if you are offsite, those would be delivered to your preferred address. Articles would be delivered electronically and books would be shipped via FedEx. And you could borrow the book just as though you were on campus for a set loan period and return the book by whatever means you wish.
So does this also include faculty and students who are outside the United States?
Yes, and you don't even have to be affiliated with one of the distance campuses. You could just be working from home and out of state, and or on sabbatical even. Anybody affiliated with RIT, regardless of location, qualifies for that, for the home delivery, and it's totally free.
So could you repeat again what the delivery time is for RIT requested journal articles and books that have to be filled from other libraries?
Typically articles are fast, 2 to 3 business days. The PDF would be received and then sent to you. Books take a little bit longer. Some take upwards of a week or 10 days to arrive and then get processed and then reshipped to you where you are.
Will other libraries provide access to their online electronic books?
Especially in the wake of COVID, more libraries are circulating their ebooks, their electronic books, which is great. And we are participating in that too, and sometimes are able to loan our ebooks to other libraries. And it would come as a link, in most cases comes as a link used only by the requester with a temporary password that times out after 2 or 3 weeks, to offer a certain loan period where that file would be accessible.
Can they repeat the request again for that same? How would they go about doing that?
They can either contact me, where I would clone the request on their behalf, or they can just place a brand new request for the exact same item, all within IDS Express.
I have one last question that's for anyone in the audience who's in the faculty. Morna, what should faculty know about IDS's faculty services?
We have some very nice features for faculty, including campus delivery to your office. I can also ship them to your home address. We have an instructional scanning service where we will digitize either items that you own, like your personal copies, or I will request items and then digitize them and then provide you the PDF to build your course reserves.
Well, that's all I have for now. Is there anyone who has a question? Simran or Hitesh? No questions? Have you been using the service, Interlibrary Loan Service?
No, not currently. This is the first semester on campus for me. So I'm not used to borrowing books as such. But I would surely like to know the process well in advance so that next time I can use it.
Okay. So you see the PowerPoint slide that has the link, but I'm going to show you the website. I'm going to go to the last slide that I have. This is the library's link. If you have any more questions about the services, we have the department has a link in the frequently asked questions. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to exit out of my PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to minimize my PowerPoint. I can find my mouse. And I'm going to take you to the library's page, which is library.rit.edu. To find the Interlibrary Loan Services, use the top menu where you see Search Collections, Services, Research Help, and About. Click select services.
Sorry to disturb you, Adwoa.
No problem.
I think
Oh,
so.
do I need to share it again? Can you see it, Morna?
No, I can't see it.
PowerPoint slides.
Thank you for saying something. Let me, I forgot to click on new share. Thank you. Let me do that one more time. My apologies. Okay, now do you see the libraries page?
Yep.
Thank you. for
Yes.
saying something.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll start again. We're at the library's webpage, and I use the top menu where it says search collections, services, research, help, and about. To find the interlibrary loan service, they're under services. And then you go to the next column where it says borrow materials, and then go down to the third link that says borrow from other locations. And just click on that link. Since you're a first-time user, you want to scroll down to IDS Express, Interlibrary Loan. These two services, this service is on hold because other libraries are now, this is a special card that graduate student or students can use to go and use other libraries, but that's on hold because other libraries are not doing that service anymore for now because of COVID. And this service also will be on hold in a while. So right now, all you have to do is go to, for first-time users, go to where it says Interlibrary Loan. Underneath the description about the service, just click on the link, which is right underneath it. Because you're a first-time user, well, it's going to always ask you for your RIT username and password. Because I'm already logged in, it immediately logged me in, but I believe that first-time users will be asked to log in. And then this is where I'm going to let you take over, Morna, and guide me through the screen.
All right. So this, it looks like you are logged in as you, right?
Yes.
So a first-time user will see a form to fill out.
And it's in the profile, right?
Yep, and you'll enter information about yourself.
Yeah.
Including like your preferred shipping address if you're a distance learner, the college that you're a student in, and your status within the college as either an undergrad, a grad, faculty, staff. And then after that, you won't be prompted with that form the next time you come in. The next time you come in, you'll see this. So under new requests,
right here,
there's all these different choices for the type of request, including an other, which is kind of a catch-all free text box form. And a lot of people use that other form as a copy paste for their citation or for a website for the information that they want. Even an Amazon website is totally fine. You can just plug that right in there, and then I'll fill out the request using that information. But under the different types of requests that you can make, the most common are articles and books.
I clicked on the article link.
So for an article, you'll notice right at the top where it says, do you have a DOI, which is that unique identifier for each article.
Right here.
At DOI, there's actually, when you say click for the DOI search, it will bring up a box.
I just clicked on it.
Yep, plug in the DOI, and it will import all the information about the citation in the appropriate fields for you. It saves a lot of clicking and typing, a lot of time.
Most journal articles now have their own unique digital object identifier number. But I think occasionally you might come across one that was not assigned one yet, right? Or do they all have them now, Morna?
Most do. A lot of the older articles do not.
Okay.
Most of the newer stuff does.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there anything else on this forum that is important that they should know about?
If you have the ISSN number or the ISBN number, ISSN is a journal number assigned to each journal. It's a unique number. And it's a number, it's like 4-4 digits. And that number helps me quickly locate the exact journal. This is especially helpful with foreign language publications where characters or special little characters or ways they spell things You don't have to worry about the spelling of that. That ISSN will lead me to the right journal. ISBN is a unique number assigned to books, and it works exactly the same way. Also, if you're able to read foreign languages, that is very nice to know. You can even put in the notes field which languages if you select yes, if you're able to accept an article in a language other than English.
We do not translate, correct?
We do not translate, and I think the library page might have some like online resources for translation, but the library does not offer translation.
And what should they know about the not wanted after date?
The not wanted after date will actually default to a year from now, from the day that you place the request. So if you have a different date range in mind, like it's a short-term project that you need this for, and you know what that deadline is, that will actually help me expedite the request, especially if you need something much sooner.
Are you graduate students,
Yep.
both of you? In which
Yes.
college?
I'm from Golisano College.
Galsano?
Me as well.
Yeah.
And also you?
Yeah, same as me as well.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Good to know. Also, they can always, how long can they, when they get the article, what happens?
So the article will be emailed to you with a link to the PDF, which is stored in here. And the PDFs are stored in your account for about 90 days, sometimes longer. And then we purge the server of it. So if within that 90 days you aren't able to download it or, get a copy or something happens to the copy that's in there, let me know and we can revive that PDF or request a new one.
When the scan articles arrive, you'll find them under this heading. There'll be the PDF with links right underneath electronically received articles.
Yep, and each request has an identifier called a TN, a transaction number, and each article will be saved individually by their TN.
Does anyone have any other questions?
So I had a question.
Yes.
Yeah. So I've never really loaned an ebook before, and I saw a few books which were available in RIT Dubai's library. And I was wondering if those ebooks are in the form of something which I could use in the Amazon Kindle. Is that facility available to us, or is it like something different?
We do not participate in anything related to Kindle products, and we don't buy in the Kindle format. So when I'm requesting an ebook, it would be in whatever format the library is willing to provide it, which is typically either a website with a unique login, or it is an actual PDF of the book, depending on who the vendor is for the book.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
And I also had a question, do you only provide articles or books related to academics, or is it that you can provide books like other kinds of books, like not related to studies or something like that?
Sure, absolutely. You can request whatever you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
I get leisure reading a lot, videos like movies, pop culture reading, anything like that. You can request anything you'd like. It's all free.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, this is a free service that you should use. When you're on the internet or using Google Scholar and you come across a journal article that says, please pay, do not pay them.
Do not pay them.
Right.
Right.
Send it directly to Morna. If you don't see the yellow more boxes or more at RIT under Google Scholar, you can still copy and paste the information that she needs. And then what she needs is the complete information. For articles, she needs everything, the name of the journal, plus the article title and the author and everything. It saves more time. some people just copy the title of the journal article and just send it to her, and that doesn't help because we don't know what journal it was published in. So that's very important. So now that you connected a face to the department, Morna is going to be your best friend during your graduate studies here at RIT. As a matter of fact, where you're sitting right now, Simran,
Very close to my office.
right around the corner. You can see your office.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? Yeah.
And my office, if I was on campus,
Afternoons a week. I'm only in a few afternoons a week, but my card is on my door too. So you can email me and we can do Zoom consultations if you want to do face-to-face. I can also answer emails, text messages, any sort of format that you need. The other thing to consider too is books that we own in the library that are housed in remote storage. You can request those through the library catalog. There's a request button next to all those books. And whether they're in the main library or in remote storage, a lot of people like the service of having my department pull the books and held for you at the circulation desk. Makes it much quicker to just come in, check those out.
I'm doing a quick search on anything just to see if I can demonstrate it. These are all unfortunate. Even you get one, wouldn't you know, when you want one, when you want a book that's
Of course.
let me do it this way. Let me select Wallace Offsite, and then you are computer science folks. Okay, computer theory. I know it's a very broad term in the title of the book. Let's see what we can find. We didn't practice this. Okay, let's see if I've got something. So do you want to explain this? This is a thesis, a dissertation.
That's okay. That actually gives some variety too. And there's one that's Library Offsite Collections. So the location will say offsite.
Right here.
That's in our remote storage, our offsite storage.
Want me to click on it?
Nope, to the far right where it says request in blue.
Click on that.
There.
Okay, and you have choices here.
You have
choices.
choices.
Unavailable. Someone else has the book, but they can click. You can wait for it. Click on wait.
Yep, and that will just place a hold, and then you will be notified when the book is available. The other choices are, if you're our distance learner, then I would ship that to your house. That would go through IDS Express.
And this service we said is going to be it's going to be on hold for a while. Okay.
It's going to be on hold for a few months while it gets a little revamp.
Okay, so I'm going to close that. I'm going to take another. Let me take another one. Let me just click on this book just to see what happens. Okay, this one is available. I don't want to click on it because I don't want my name associated with it. Is it that fast?
It is that fast.
Okay.
It'll recognize your login.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. When I click on it, it'll know that's me that's asking it, right? Or do I have to submit it?
It does recognize you.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's how quickly you'll get the book. Just click on it and it'll be delivered to you, provided you provide your personal information in the IDS form.
And if you are a campus or locally based student, the items that we own will be held for you at the circulation desk, and you can stop there with your ID card and check them out.
Okay. Well, any more questions? This is not the end. I mean, you now know who to contact when you do start looking for materials. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for coming. And this ends the session. And thank you, Morna.
Thank you. Yeah, these are always fun. We always meet new people.